guys, what's happening? This is Toasty bringing you an OU match on Pokemon Online, this time against Clifton Gasm, aka Sass. You guys probably, already know him. He's one of the more important directors in this little shindig, but I'm not going to really stall anymore. And I know what, actually, I know I said I would not play with my Silent Hill team anymore, but this is more of a test. I didn't expect it to turn out like a, intensive battle as it was. Without further ado, I'm going to stop stalling like I normally do. Just go on with the match. He's going to lead off with Donphan. I was going to lead off Pyramid Head. I thought he would try to set up his weather right away, but he predicted me to be in the Landorus, and I'm forced to switch out as he feels safe to set up his Stealth Rocks. I unfortunately do not carry Rapid Spinner on this team, which is one of the many reasons why I retired this team. And so he goes for the Ice Shard, and as I go for the Substitute. I didn't think Ice Shard would do as much, as Verzian is really bulky, more bulky on the special side, of course. But I cannot set up a Calm Mind, so I'm going to just go straight for the Giga Drain just to get that son of a gun out of here. I'm trying to watch my swearing a little bit during this match, trying to make it more user-friendly, I suppose. But as I set up another Substitute to try to get some Calm Minds up, he's going to roar me out. And I am so proud of Cliff because he has a Phaser on this team. First time he's ever done that. And I predicted him to switch into that stupid Dragonite, and I was going to go for the Stone Edge. And of course I missed Stone Edge. Why would I hit Stone Edge? Of course. My name's Toasty. I don't hit Stone Edges. But I switch out to James Sunderland. And I didn't think, even it with being a Choice Specs Heatran, it would do as much damage, but I'm underestimating the power of this thing. And unfortunate enough for me, he does hit his second Overheat. When I've ever used Overheat, it misses quite often. So I know he's locked into the Overheat at this point, so I'm going to make a double switch. I'm trying to bait out this Venusaur. I figured that after one Dragon Dance, I'd be able to 2-hit KO this thing. So as he sets up a Swords Dance, I set up a Dragon Dance. And he's running Physical Venusaur. You don't really see him as often, but I personally ran a Physical Venusaur. It has base 100 attack, which isn't terrible after 2 Swords Dances. And of course, after Chlorophyll, Venusaur is ready to go. And I see he's carrying Life Orb, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to sack some pokes. So here I send out Harry, and here was just a dick move on my part. I switch out to Landorus because I knew he was going to go for the Earthquake, and he's just like, why would you do that? It did nothing for him. Like, I was just doing it just to mess with your head. I'm such a nice person, aren't I? So I switched into Verzian. I knew Verzian probably wouldn't be able to handle much more of his team. I took out the Donphan, which was the one thing it could take on. And of course, I could have probably used the Focus Blast to probably take out the Heatran since it didn't have any special defense investment, but oh well. You have to make sacrifices at some point. So I am down 2-4. Yes. And it's not looking too good for me. So I'm just gonna send out some lava plumes because I wanted to get this thing burned, force a switch so I could set up my Stealth Rocks. And I figured, okay, right here he's probably gonna switch out, so I'm gonna set up my Stealth Rocks so I'll be able to catch the Dragonite when it switches in. And I don't know why I just had difficulty saying that. But I'm kind of afraid of what this Heatran has, and I see he's carrying Ancient Power, so I'm going to roar it out. I'm just trying to gather some Stealth Rock damage at this point. I really am afraid of this Dragonite. I know what Dragonite set this is. It is not a fun one to screw around with, so I'm going to roar it out. Would have been the better play though, is I knew he would have probably gone for the Roost. I should have gone for the Toxic. That would have really helped on the long run, honestly. But to each their own, I suppose. But here, I barely live the hidden power. I'm not quite sure why he didn't go for the Hydro Pump or something, even though it is resisted by Sun, so I suppose that's why he didn't go for it. But he takes me after an Ancient Power. I just have Cheryl left. It's down 1-3, and I figured that if I am able to take out 2 of his pokes, that'll be good for me. I'll be happy. Because I know I can't really take on the Dragonite this way, especially since I don't have the special attack investments to be able to break the sub of a Dragonite, especially in the sunlight. And it's really quite annoying. So here it's a little bit of a stall fest between Ninetales and Cheryl and Vaporeon. So I'm actually just going to speed this up a little bit so you guys don't have to sit here and watch this, because I believe it's probably about 10 or 15 turns of just us being all silly and me alternating between Heal Bell, Wish, Protect, and the occasional Scald. So it's not too exciting here. I'm sorry, folks, but I was determined to stick with it. I'm not the kind of person just to give up halfway through a battle. I rarely just forfeit unless I'm practicing a team that I just built and I know it's complete shit. That's the one time I'll just be like, no, screw this, don't want to do it. And I just realized I kind of broke my no swearing rule for this video. I'm sorry guys, this is just kind of how I am. It's not that I'm not knowledgeable about more words, it's just I just have fun. Just let me have my fun. So yes, like I've said before, this is just a stall fest in between us both, just sending out protects and me wishing and heal belling, which is probably really annoying for him. What the kind thing I should have done is just let him win this battle, but I'm a little bit stubborn. I just don't like to take no for an answer. Honestly. So let's see what's going on here. Another fire blast. Pretty soon he's gonna run out of fire blasts, and he's just gonna have to like roar me out. I remember that he had to just start roaring me out, and he knew he wouldn't be able to kill me off. And as you can tell, my voice is slowly but surely disappearing. This is rather quite unfortunate. Wow, rather quite unfortunate. My vocab words today, but yes, as you can see, he's starting to go for those lovely roars as I'm just heal belling off, and I am kind of predicting when he's going to go for the protect, which is a little bit annoying for him, but I get the crit on the Scald, which did matter because it's doing around 20%, but now he's going to be able to take me out with a Dragonite, and okay, you can see one Scald doesn't break the sub, so I was like, okay, maybe two, but even then, I've lost the game. There's nothing I can do at this point. So I want to go for the heal ball. I do not want to take any more damage. So he goes for another Dragon Dance. And I go for another Scald. I get a crit, and it still doesn't break the stupid sub. I'm like, come on. What is it going to take to break this thing? So I go for another one. Doesn't break it. So here he's already set up 2 Dragon Dances. And I'm just like, please just kill me off. I don't want to die this way. Just do it. You can kill me 2 hits. Vaporeon is bulky. But I swear to God, you could take me out. So he starts going for the Dragon Claws finally, because he's not going to be a sasshole and drag it out. But that was a good game, Cliff. Thank you very much. I appreciate the battle, and that was a really fun battle with my this Silent Hill team. It's officially going to retirement. I promise. Well, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'll try my best to keep that promise. But if you guys enjoyed the battle, like, comment, subscribe, add to your favorites, you know, all that good stuff. And keep your eyes peeled for more PFC battles. And yeah, until next time, guys, peace out.